Hello friends, welcome back. So, people born in May, this is your reading for the second half of February 25. Gonna clear the space, loud sound. Okay, there we go. Well, welcome back, hope you're doing well. It's cold and windy here today. It feels a lot like spring. Everything is spring cleaning, including some of the recycling that blew over. Yikes. Yeah, gone. The wind was so strong, like 43 mile per hour winds, and it just, whatever tipped over, gone. Like, gone. So, it's down the road, in a ditch, probably. Craziness. High winds. Alright, let's see. Stop pushing against what is, align with it, and move on. Okay. Are you being resistant in some fashion? That's an interesting question, huh? Alright, Green Witch Oracle deck. What's our Green Witch Oracle deck going to tell us? Okay, sorry, zoned out there for a minute. Earthworm, clarity and rumination. Earthworm, that sounds very springy. Earthworm. Little earthworms are sleeping around here right now. It's kind of chilly. Crazy that it, although it may be, I actually planted something the other day. So, yeah, there's that. 79. Earthworm, clarity, rumination. The humble earthworm breaks down organic material and aerates soil, serving an essential function in the health of plants. Without the earthworm's work, the soil would be too heavy and lack the oxygen roots needed to survive. Additionally, the organic material wouldn't be as well blended in the soil. The earthworm card reminds you that some essential work is happening under the surface in your life. Nature is bringing you closer to your goal. It also suggests that it's time to confront what troubles you. Consider breaking down big emotions into less intimidating, smaller chunks that are easier to digest and understand. What can you do to help yourself when you feel overwhelmed? Well, May. That's interesting. Are you prone to these sort of emotional meltdowns? Because clarity would be very helpful in those times. Yes, well, sometimes we misunderstand things and then we act according to the misunderstanding. They do that a lot in society intentionally. Like, we're having this big conversation about abortions when, in fact, we should be having a big conversation about why do women feel like they are in need of such things and can't give birth naturally to children. That should be the conversation, not access to horror. Right? Think about that. We're having the wrong conversations all over the place. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. We just did that. Actually. So that's fun. The last full moon was in Leo. Now the moon is in Virgo, I think. Might have moved out again. Okay, full moon in Leo. There it is. Don't let pride get in your way. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have to come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would have done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships be magnificent without being plain too much. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates sort of a tension between your needs and the needs of the people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. Maybe more of an energy of let's work together to get this done. Maybe that would be more helpful. Mold yourself into what you admonish in others. I see. Do you? It's kind of like who's calling the kettle black here. Okay, tarot portion of the program. Readings have been very interesting. February, March, April, and now you, Bitcoiners, born in May. Okay, so how are you showing up today? Oh, look at that. 2 of Cups. Nice. Are you in love? Because this is people meeting each other in harmony, reflecting each other's energy in fairness and respect. Page of Wands, this is an action card. Okay, new action, thinking about doing something new. Maybe after clarity, huh? 9 of Pentacles. So, self-sovereign, your wants and needs are being met. There's victory. That's a short-term goal. Accolades and victory, recognition. A job promotion. Successful completion of a project. 3 of Wands, thinking, planning, action. Action and action. Past action. More action. Divinely inspired action. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Doing. Oh, manipulating. This is how you see yourself. Manipulation. That's why you're so busy, because you're manipulating everything. Okay. The environment is everybody's hanging on by the seat of their pants. And you're in your head going, okay, let's think this through. And here you are, you've got a strategy now. Winning at all costs. I'm going to do this no matter what. Okay, so Bitcoiners. What is this in relation to your lives? You know, you start out with a partner. in crime, I want to say. That's what's coming up in my mind. But a partner, someone who shares equally in the investments of the benefit for both of you. Okay, so it's a partnership, but it's an equal sharing. Maybe it's a marriage, maybe it's brothers, maybe it's friends, whoever. There is a partnership. There is a bond of two people that work together. And here we are coming out. Maybe the challenge is singly coming out, and instead of being in the partnership, coming out as an individual. That's the challenge. You got to get out of the partnership and come into being an individual and doing things on your own. Maybe you're sovereign, so you have the resources and the ability. Also the skills, the knowledge. I mean, it's not a high-level card, but it is a 9, and it's very self-sovereign. So you have resources available. There's grapevines, there's pentacles, there's richness all around you. And you've had a history of past victory. So it's interesting that the one card that is wands is the 2, which is planning, and that's not here. You have 1, 3, and then 5, which is success. But action, 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 action. But maybe too much action, because this is a card of manipulation. These people are being led astray. Why do you see yourself that way? Are you manipulating? Are you lying to people? Or are you, misleading them? Because it says there is some kind of energy like that around you. The environment is people are holding on, they're scared, and they're hanging on to things. Are you a day trader or something that you're doing this manipulation? Or ETF? I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that is. I could qualify. The Hanged Man, though, introspection. You're hoping when you go in and think you'll get the answers, and it's win at all costs. It's cut through. Okay, let's get some qualifiers. First of all, let's qualify this. Oh, okay, so you're manipulating, but you're moving yourself out of a dangerous place into wish fulfillment. And winning at all costs is, here's the 2, pausing for your friend to catch up. Here's the 2. That's just so interesting, because this is all about action and movement, and then movement through. So I think you're trying to get out of a bad situation, and you're actively moving to get out of something that you don't like, manipulation of some kind, but you're moving away from that into the 10. And here, you're winning at all costs of planning. You have the world in your hands, and this is 2 people coming together, not in, more in a business sense, but coming together, understanding alliances. That's the word I'm looking for. Alliances. Allies, which is where alliances, I guess, comes from. Okay. Alright, Lenormand, what can you tell us? Star. So, hopefulness. Brilliance. Victory, brilliance. Divinely inspired action could also be, that star being brilliant. Also sovereign brilliance. Man, so in the material masculine world, the competitive world of business and finance, but obstruction. You're kind of hitting a wall. Okay, let's see what the Supernatural, which I just finished watching. I just got to the last 3 seasons. It was magnificent. I suggest anyone watch that show. It's great. It's just great. But I'm going to go back and start it all over again and start from the beginning. Which is going to be crazy because they're so young. In the beginning. 15 years, man, on screen. Okay. Anywho. Oh. Wow. How crazy. 4 of bones. But there's somebody underneath the King of Cups. And the 4 of Wands. So this is this wish fulfillment, success, and how funny. Here's the 4. We have a 1 with this, but we have 2, 3, now 4. Oh, here's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Wands. How funny. Action. All the way up. Yeah, 4 Wands is usually like a portal. It's the marriage and the house and the kids and 4 of Bones. 4 of Bones is a tarot card of celebration, success, harmony, happiness, particularly at home or within the family. It often heralds exciting news relating to major life milestones. When this card comes forward in a tarot reading, it's a positive sign that an exciting announcement is on the way. How funny. And I pulled it up, and this card is really the one that I wanted. But this also came out, which is a King of Cups. He's the vampire king. So we'll take a look at him too, because there's a reason he came out. Okay, King of Goblets. The alpha vampire creates an enormous, lasting legacy of vampires whom he considers his children and cares for deeply. The King of Goblets represents caring, patriarchal figure. This tarot card advises you to treat others with kindness and to approach challenges with tact and diplomacy. But he's kind of a distortion, like this is, because there is no feminine energy there. It's a dark masculine energy, and through horror he creates more of his own kind, which is when you think about it, you know. So keep that aspect in mind as much as we like Supernatural. He's a fun character. He certainly is a fun character, but he's very dark and he's very disgusting and very evil. And untrustworthy. But, you know, there you go. How funny, though, that we have all of these wands coming out. Okay. Ooh, the bee. Boy, if that isn't a sign of community. And that looks like a bumblebee, but who are more solitary, but honeybees are very much community. And I'll bet you when we read this, they're going to tell you about honeybees. Okay. There it is. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they are artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then sting. Content, active, and vibrant. Nice. Okay then. So, do you feel like a little honeybee? Content, active, and vibrant. Well, here's your vibrance. And you've already seen all the action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you have both of these. So at the beginning and at the very end. The first card and the last card. You're okay. But this, not great. But if you have to manipulate some things and go a little dark, I guess, do the ends justify the means? I don't know. I don't know if this achievement is the same as the Four of Wands in the Tarot. Only you know that. Keep your nose clean, I think I want to say. Alright, anyway, thanks for listening. Like, share, if you will, with friends. Subscribe, please. I'm still trying to get up over 100. Anyway, I'll see you around.